Hi guys, it's Renee. How are you? Well, I would say that I've been gone for a minute, but that's my usual thing. So we'll skip the explanations and just get right into it. Anyways, hey guys, welcome. It's been a minute. I have some goodies here that I wanted to share with you. Now, just because I have not been filming doesn't mean that I have not been busily wearing and or acquiring things. So, this is gonna be a haul video. And actually it's gonna be in several parts because there's my vacation haul and then there's like a collective haul of stuff that I've been acquiring for like, oh my God, probably maybe the last 6, 7 months. I kept saying I'm gonna film a haul video and just like it never materialized. So I have a lot of the stuff here that I meant to film and I just never did, right? So it's gonna be in a couple parts because it's a lot. So let's get started. We'll do the European haul. So there may be a theme if anybody notices that. I've been heavily into florals recently and I don't know how and when that happened, but here we are. So yeah, recently I went to the UK and the Republic of Ireland and I picked up some things. And we'll start with just on that trip specifically, I just got a bunch of perfume oils. I don't know why I have other perfume oils and I just have been bitten by that bug, right? Just something to accentuate and differentiate your smell from other folks. So I discovered a brand called Sunnamusk. They have their perfume oils in various sizes. They also have perfumes. My bestie bought some perfumes. I just bought some perfume oils. So we'll get started. And then there was another one called, this one, Lord help me, I do not remember. I want to say this was like Sahara perfumes or something like that. And then I believe that's all, Sunnamusk. There's a different one. Perfumes of Arabia is the other one, that other brand that I have. Anyways, let's get started. We'll get started with these two. This one is called Golden Sand, and then this one is called Arabian Nights. This one, if I recall correctly, yeah, warm, spicy, sort of cinnamony and amber. This one is like well within my wheelhouse, right? Like these are the types of things that I love. Amber, spicy. This one is also spicy, but not as much as the other one, and more fruity in combination with like a little bit of like light floral touches. I really like this one. That one's my favorite. Now from Perfumes of Arabia, let's see, are these two? Okay, this one is called Night Spectre. Ooh, this is so good. This one is very much like a fruity floral with a slight soapy touch to it, clean and pretty type of thing. And then this one I got literally just because of the name. It's called Black Beauty. So I just, Black Beauty right here, so I had to get it. It helps that it smells amazing. Oh yes, oh yeah. I can't even really describe the scent. It seems very like there is a fruity floral, but there's like a sharp, almost citric edge to it. It's an interesting smell. It's certainly something that is very unique. I have not had the opportunity really to use it. This is a 30 ml bottle. I haven't used that much of this, mostly because it's been in the back. So there's one that I have it in my bag, which was an unexpected favorite. I'm not gonna go get it. It's doing the Lord's work in my bag. And you know, it goes in my hair. It goes anytime I feel like I need a boost, I need to smell good, I need to uplift my mood, I break out that one. All right, and so let's move this along a little bit faster. So the last 5 that I have here are from Sunnamusk. I have 6 in total, but as I said, there's one that's in my bag. So we will start with this one. This is just pure Cambodian Oud oil. If you've been on my channel for any amount of time, you would know that I love oud. Oh yeah. So it is not surprising that I would just get a pure oud oil. This is that blue cheese, kind of funky oud that a lot of folks tend to object to, but that I love. So yeah, I got it. Despite what it looks like, I've actually used this a couple of times, but you know, this is our dropper. You don't really need a whole lot, so it's gonna take me forever to sort of get through this, which is fine. I'll refrain from buying any more attars, and I'll just use this as my primary oud oil. Now, I got a big boy bottle of this one, and this one is called Emirates. This is one of their best sellers, actually, and I really liked it when I got it. My only regret is that I have another favorite, and I wish I had gotten that also in the big bottle, but realistically speaking, you know, I'll never get through these, so I'll just, you know, I will make do. And they also ship to the US. So if I ever by chance happen to run out of my favorite, I can always order another one. Anyways, this one is Emirates, and this one is a beautiful floral scent that is also mixed at the base with their Cambodian oud oil. You can smell the rose and the jasmine. That's pretty heavy in here. It's gorgeous. I mean, you can tell clearly I've been having a time. Guys, like I literally just, you know, like that. And then I just drop it down, and then I tap, tap, and go behind my ears, and then tap, tap, and pulse points, and, you know, go on about my day. You know, if I feel particularly adventurous, we'll go along the collarbone here. And yeah. And then, of course, I also get the backs of my knees and my ankles. Because if they're, you know, never mind. Never mind. We're going to skip the joke I was going to make. So this one is one that I did not expect to like, but I do. And it is called Oud Al Haramain. Mostly I got it, guys, because of the name, because I do like Al Haramain perfumes. So, but it helps that this is also a beautiful, beautiful, very sensual, elegant scent that is predominantly a floral, and it's a different type of jasmine that I smell that's in here. This is a jasmine that is a little bit on the indolic side. She's a big girl jasmine. This one is more of a young, youthful, pretty girl jasmine. It's sweet. It's a lot sweeter than that. And you can tell that like there's a different type of oud that's in here because it's not skanky whatsoever. There is a hint of skank that is here, but this one is not skanky whatsoever. Just very smooth, very pretty. And these scents project, right? It's not typically the type of oils where, you know, slowly over time as your body heats up, then they start to give off their scent, but they stay close to the skin. These oils project. I can't remember which one. I think it was this one. Yeah, Night Illusion. I put this in my hair one time to go to work, and literally like somebody walked up to me and put their face like almost right in my hair. And it was very awkward, but you know, we handled it with some decorum and moved on. But yeah, I apparently smelled real good, and they were following me down the hall to try to find the scent, and when they did, they liked it enough to put their face in my hair. So it is what it is. My hair was down, so it, you know, it was carrying the scent. Speaking of which, this is Night Illusion. This is a fruity floral. Oh yeah. It's actually pretty close to, no, not Black Beauty, to this one, Night Spectre, in the same like clean, soapy, pretty, clean girl aesthetic type of thing. That's in, in a fruity floral type of way. That's what this one is giving. It's pretty. I like it on like the light, easy days when I just want to smell good, but I don't want to do too much. And then of course my favorite is this one here. This one is called Soft Paradise. And this is actually, I think, one of their best sellers. I got this one and I was just like, oh yeah, I'll take that. And then I've used it a couple of times and I realized that I loved it. Unfortunately, we left, I got this in Edinburgh when we were in Scotland. And then when we got to London, I picked up, I got 3 in Edinburgh, and then when we got to London, I got an additional 3. But for whatever reason, I did not get a bigger bottle of this one. This one is a beautiful, like soft, spicy, like a little hint of oud, but lots of like amber, soft and spicy. Oh my goodness, what does it remind me of? Now that I'm smelling it again, there is a perfume that is that I have that it reminds me of. I'll think of it. It's one of my ambers. So I want to say a little bit like Doja, except softer. Doja by Narcotica. That's a little bit what it reminds me of. All right, so that was the first European vacation. And then on the second vacation, I went with my niece to Eastern and Central Europe, and these are they that I picked up. So we'll run through these real quick. They all have a very similar theme in that I am obsessed with florals right now. Not that I still don't love my ambers and my ouds, but as a person who hated florals in the beginning, I am intrigued at like the progression of my taste. Now I still have a hard time with a lot of the more heady versions of these. I'm still tipping my toes in. However, I do find that these are very pleasant. Very intriguing to me, and I am loving it. All right, we'll start with the teeny tiny bottle. This is Radical Rose by Matiere Premier. I am iffy with roses, but I love the brand, so I thought I would just like get this little small bottle and just see how it goes, because it's rose and patchouli, and both of these things are very hit or miss for me, so I thought we would just get this one and see how it goes. I also bought French Flower, which is their Tubereuse perfume. I gave that one to my niece. And then this one is A Night in Marrakech. This is from Memoirs of a Perfume Collector, I think. Yeah, Memoirs of a Perfume Collector. I have been loving this brand since I discovered it. I now have, I think, 6 of their perfumes. Musk Mantra, Tales from Zanzibar, Trouble in Paradise, the Origin of the Collector, the vanilla one, which I cannot, Lost in the Desert, I think it's called, and now this one, A Night in Marrakech. This one is spicy, boozy, amber, leather, tobacco, and it goes together well. My only gripe, I think, is that of all of them, I've worn this a couple times already, and it seems to not last as long as the others, because the others, with the exception of Musk Mantra, go on for an eternity. But this one seems to kind of just fall short. And that's to say it goes about like 7 to 8 hours, which is decent. It's a decent long time. But when you think about like the other ones, with the exception of Musk Mantra, I wear those to work and they last the entirety of my shift. So this one would last probably like a regular work day, but since I work long hours, you know, it's not a thing that I wear to work because it just won't last. Anyways, moving on. This is Do Son by Diptyque, and this is a body mist. Yeah, a body mist. I wasn't sure about the eau de toilette or the eau de parfum, so I thought I would go ahead and just like get this lighter version of it and try it out and see how I felt about it. Because as you may have, I have a video on here, I think 2 videos ago or something of that nature, that is titled, I think, Tubereuse for Tuberose haters. I was a firm Tuberose hater, and I am now transitioning into being obsessed. Like, guys, I cannot explain to you. Oh my God, obsessed with Tuberose. It's a problem. It's a problem. It's gonna be a problem. Yeah, it's gonna be a problem. So this is Do Son. This is their Tuberose Parfum body mist, rather, but this is primarily a tuberose perfume, and it is delightful. My goodness, it is delightful. It is a little bit bubblegummy, but not terribly so. There's a hint of greenness and a little bit fleshiness, but it is not as heavy or as heady as the eau de parfum. And the eau de toilette, from what I recollect, has like a little bit more of a tropical vibe to it. And the tuberose in there is richer and creamier. The tuberose in the eau de parfum was a little bit headier, and I wasn't ready, right? I wasn't ready. So I just went and I did the body mist, and it's holding up. Plus, you know, we have been using it. It's holding up well. It's going to take me a little bit to get through this. This is 6.7 ounces, I think. Yeah, 6.8 ounces. This is 200 milliliters. So I don't wear this alone, so I don't know how long it lasts. I wear this as a layering agent. So I spray this when I come out of the shower after I've put my lotion on, and then I put whatever perfume that I'm gonna wear over top of it. All right, speaking of florals that I have been obsessed with, this is Tilia. Yeah, Tilia by Marc, Antoine, Barwa. This is delightful. Oh, Lord, it's hard to get off. This is so good. This beautiful combination of like florals, it smells a little fruity also, with woods and musk. To me, it sort of goes in the same vein, a little bit like Valaya and Fleur Narcotique. Not that it smells like them, but it's in that same vein where it's lightly, smoothly floral with woods and musk, right? Very pretty, very easy to wear in my opinion, very inoffensive. It lasts a long time. I enjoy it. My niece she got a sample and she killed it. She was head over heels about it. So, you know, it may be a gift coming her way at some point, but for now I just got the 30 mils because I wasn't sure. And now I feel like if I give this one to her, if I repurchase it, I'll get the bigger bottle, or if I ever finish it, I'll get the bigger bottle because I do really like it. All right, speaking of things that I really like, this is Ella K, and this is Camellia K. This is a beautiful scent, heavy on the orange blossom and the tuberose. Oh, so pretty, so pretty. This is very much a pretty girl scent, very much so. It is, and it's a candied sweet tuberose and orange blossom. I love it. I had a hard time deciding between this and Lettre de Pushkar, I think is the other one. That's the amber rose perfume that they have there. There are several in the LK line that I would like to get into, but for now we are dealing with this one. I spray with abandon. I spray with abandon. I love it. All right, we're almost done. This is Golestan by Andy Tower Perfumes. Tower Perfumes. We'll go with that one. Where does it say? It does not. Just says Tower, to be fair. This is an extrait de parfum. Golestan is, I believe it is in Tehran in Iran, and it is a palace of with a garden, and I think it's called, I think it means like place of beautiful flowers or something of that nature. But essentially, like, this design that's on here, this is what it smells like: smooth, seductive, sexy, confident person. Because this can be worn, it is more feminine leaning, but it can be worn by a man. Oh my goodness. There is a slight, like, the tuberose that's in here is the predominant thing that I get. It is fleshy, creamy, meaty. It's because of how fleshy and meaty the tuberose is, it gives me a slight animalic feel to it. I think that I'm surprised that I can tolerate this, because this is really not for those who are new to the floral game and for those who can't tolerate tuberose, because it's front and center here. But this is grown and sexy, but also elegant, and I really like it. And last, but certainly not least, is a brand that is new to me, and it is called Evody Parfums. And this is Tubereuse Manifeste. This is an eau de parfum. I got this one in Austria, I think. We were in Vienna. Yeah, I think in Vienna. And I was talking to the salesperson to let her know that, like, I was really becoming very intrigued with tuberose, but I wanted a tuberose that was not going to overwhelm me. And she directed me towards this because she said it reminded her of Fracas by Robert Piguet. I'm not sure how to say it. I don't know how to say his last name. But she's like, you know, it's in line with Fracas, but it is a little bit easier tolerated. And ladies and gentlemen, non-binary folks, I gotta let you know, she is so good. She is so good. The tuberose is beautiful. You've got the creamy flowers. There's some greenness from the stems. There is a light animalic, almost oily touch to it. And then it dries down into this beautiful, restrained, creamy tuberose with lots of amber and woods at the base. I just, I cannot tell you. I cannot tell you how much I adore this. Like, let me tell you how bad this is, right? I went on the Googles and immediately tried to find this and to see whether or not it was available on any of the sites in the US. Because, guys, I didn't want to have to import it, you know. I don't want to pay duties. I don't want to go through customs. I don't want to have to wait. I want my things and I want it now. So I went on the internet to see if I could find it anywhere on any of the retailers or discount sites in the States. And I did. So, and I had to really, really restrain myself from buying it. Because I'm like, Renee, you just got this. You have not even sprayed it. Like, don't do it, girl. Don't do it. I was going to order it from when I was in Europe. That's where we were. And that was a bad place. But I have restrained myself. Listen, she sprayed one spray on my hand, one spray. And when I tell you, say, it was like 98 degrees outside. The humidity made it feel like it was 110, right? And when I tell you, said the one spray lasted all damn day, all day, projecting off my hand, right? Like, and I was washing my hand, like, it lasted. So it, you know, that is a sparkling recommendation from me. I love it. I unfortunately have only worn it once since I've been back, mostly because, you see all the other things that I got. So, and I have been working a lot, because we got to go on another vacation. So I just go to work and travel right now. I'm either at work or out the country. So right now, because of the animalic nature of it, it's hard for me to justify wearing it to work. So we haven't gotten a lot of when I've been going out on the weekends, that's when she's gotten somewhere. But there are others that I have found myself in love with that also require some attention. So, we're working on getting to know her in a much more intimate way. But so far, so good. I love her. All right, guys. Thank you for sitting here with me and listening to my haul. I am looking forward to diving into the new acquisitions, and I cannot wait. Maybe depending on how things go, I'll come back with I stay intending to do like individual reviews, and then I just like disappear from the internet. So I won't promise that I'll do any individual reviews because Lord knows I try not to lie to myself or to others. So we'll see how it goes. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your evening.